Fine by me. Easy enough. Let's go speak to Brigitte. We finished our mission, so it should be done, right? Did you watch the One Piece fan letter? No, I said I watched later on YouTube because I saw a Nami-esque image and I was like, this looks interesting. Why am I entering? Not the intention at all. I was trying to leave. There we go. This is what we want. Back to the city.
Okay then.
Let's leave. And then tomorrow we speak to Homegirl. What day is Metals Day? Is that like a Friday?
All right.
Woof. That will be most useful in helping us amass more firepower. I trust you'll complete the task. Okay, cool. So we'll get better items and stuff. So I'm guessing this is just us unlocking the weapon shop. And maybe her rank?
Now then.
What's up, Bree? And welcome in, dude. How are you? Good to see you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's time. There he is. Time for a new day. You doing good? That's what's up. Are you ready for Friday? I hear a voice. It's time. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Wait. Like today? Because I'll go speak to Brigitte. But I didn't get the email. Oh, you didn't get no email yet? Okay. Because you're a special case since you're thinking of performing, right? So we're going to have to try and figure that out. Oh, Lua, welcome in. How are we doing? But yeah, I'll follow up with you in general about the tournament and the plans. But yeah, I feel like they should probably be messaging you about the performance side of things. We'll see. 'Cause I don't know the logistics around it.
What now?
I forgot like the cheat code. So is it down? Is it left? It's left. That's it. That's how you go straight to them. Chat, what are we saying? Do I speak to Brigitte or do I speak to Homeboy? I think I'll speak to Homeboy first. Yeah, let's speak to Stroll. And then I can speak to Brigitte tomorrow. Let's go. Ah, Stroll, you're back. Hold on. She's here too, right? Mimi, welcome in. How are you? Is she in this bit? Or is she in another bit? I'm in another bit. I'm around the same part of the game as you, but I haven't got to beat that other bot. Oh, you haven't done like the side mission. Oh, this is evil, bro.
Not to loiter in a storm.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, I'll speak to you next time, but I'll speak to Homeboy first. He's a priority right now. He's going through it, and we need to help him.
How far?
I love it.
We'll speak to her tomorrow. How you doing, Mimi? You tried to do that first and got whooped. That's what I was afraid of, which is why I ended up doing it after. Because some people suggested to do it first, so I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. So I'm in a bit of a bind. This regards Lord Hydron, that landowner in Grand Trad my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumors say he's clever, and not in a good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. Let's go.
Thanks a bunch.
He's a devout sanctist, so we should look for him near the Grand Cathedral. Was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Some of these designs remind me of Xenoblade so bad. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to meet your acquaintance, Lord Hydron. But how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you have come to reflect and pray.
No.
I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but... Oh, here we go. Here go like this. I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles. Damn, that's a word. This game wants me to hold a dictionary at all times. In the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. That is still crazy. But the thing is, they've been sleeping on the streets for 10 years? How long has it been? Without roof over their heads, they barely scrape by. And so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
No.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Are you not like super religious? What's going on here? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? Damn, this sanctism ain't sounding right. Is that just me? Like, would you not? Like, what's wrong with just helping people? I don't understand. They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
Crazy. So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? He said get good, basically. I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. That's not the point. We're asking you for a favor. Like, no one's saying you have to. Besides, what of your own circumstances? Your parents and land gone. You have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. What a trash human being. Or whatever you are. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. Oh, this is a rough one. What about your people?
What?
What about everyone from back home?
Obviously.
Don't worry, I won't abandon my people. Yeah, that feels like there was no good choice here. I'm not suggesting he's given up at any point. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You didn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. Before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people, and no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. You're annoying. Yet you won't help him.
Hang on.
Stop!
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet. How we dealing with this, Stroll?
I'm sorry.
Rangif, I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility. And that, I couldn't abide.
No.
Please, don't apologize. That you went to such effort is more than we could. I knew he would already be super grateful for the idea that he would even bother to ask.
Yes.
Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should be on rebuilding your great house. Damn, he agrees with him then?
Yes.
House Haliotos. That's too close to halitosis for me. I could not be my house's name. Must rise again from the ruin that human wrought. Restore it to its former glory. Or, I should hope, the greater heights still. So we're going to focus on bringing his house back into power. And then I guess that way it'll be easier for us to help them anyway. Like, that makes sense. I'd heard you've been living off of the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. But people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should... Oh, he's going to use his inheritance. Wait, he doesn't know he got inheritance? Excuse my interruption, but did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. Bro, if you're telling me the government stole his inheritance, they're trash. But second of all, he's absolutely going to use that to house them. He's not going to use it to rebuild his home. So you were unaware of it. I suspected as much. Given our conversation the other day, your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this, I have no doubt. Though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there were any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Well then.
Yeah.
Perhaps though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so,
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. No, we do this together.
no.
That's cute. But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I'd have lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. You mean by getting angry also? Like, I don't... Might I ask you for your help again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you by my side. That's romantic as hell. Bro, he's still got his charm from Persona 4, apparently.
He... Now... A new power.
What are we getting? Rank 3 already? That feels kind of quick.
I'd like you to come, but
The party can now study the Sword Master. So we already got a new... Damn, that's pretty sick. Okay, I guess we go into academia. I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped was you would come into your own with a worthy house. They'll be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become. Your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. That's kind of cute. Yeah, that means a lot to him as well, especially where he's like trying to live up to his parents' name. Bless, man. The power of friendship. Crazy. It's time for me to plat the game. Next, hopefully I can do it within the... I'm sure you probably can. I imagine you and Megan will probably do it by the end of November. Also, what was I going to say? Guys, I have emo ideas regarding this game. Mimi, that's why I messaged. I know you said you can't do it, but it's okay. I'll figure it out. And I'll get back to you as well. I want to do, because the characters are essentially, or at least Stroll and the main character are just P3 and P4 protagonists. I want Spider-Man pointing meme emotes. And I'm going to get like, for example, like, what's Homeboy from Persona 4? I want Persona 4 protag, Yu Narukami, pointing one way. Like, you know, like the Spider-Man pointing meme. And then I want Stroll pointing back at him, like 2 emotes. So I'm going to get those commissioned because I think that's hilarious. And I'll probably do it for the main character and for Makoto as well. Just as four random pointing Spider-Man meme emotes because I think that's hilarious. I was actually talking to JP about... Wait, the same idea? What's a what emote? I don't even know what that is. What up, J-Man? Welcome in. We cooking again?
what is it? Amazing.
The races? Oh, I'm not sure which one that is yet.
What is it?
No, Mimi, it's okay. I know you're busy. Oh, just general metaphor ones. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need to fill in a ton of emote slots, so I'm going to start looking at it. Alright, let's just cook. My tolerance is about to be beyond high by the end
You're
of
a
this.
big help.
Well, that's going to be the first that I finish. Is this the fruit one?
In that case,
Need a whole redo for your emotes? They're not even coherent. Neither are mine, but...
I knew it!
I am the master. I need a whole redo for my email. Oh yeah, I read that. We can talk ideas whenever. Honestly, I love brainstorming. Yeah, that's what I thought would be cool.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I appreciate it. Thank you. But if you're not done until the end of the year, I'll probably be done with this by then. So I'm gonna speak to maybe Shaz about these couple and see if they're available, and then figure out the rest after. The finishing touches. Interesting. Oh, the grand announcement's happening right now. Today. By right now, today, I mean tomorrow.
No.
Ostensibly? I haven't seen... First of all, I think I've heard that word once in my entire life. That when I read it, I almost didn't register it as a word. Are you thinking of changing emotes around according to games? I don't think so. It might depend. I gotta figure it out beyond the initial ideas, I think. Or those initial ideas. This is the wrong button. I'm pressing the wrong button.
All right then.
Is this what I want? Yeah, it is.
Let's head there right
I
away.
can see her little hand signal here.
But
Closure A. What am I gonna do?
Gonna leave work. Be right back in in 2 minutes. We'll catch you in a sec. There she is.
Well,
Guys, it's the most important character in the game. Well, we'll see.
you.
What of the issue we discussed? Here's the horn. Oh ho, and this would be the brute's horn. You can tell me the details inside. Come along.
Mission accomplished, then. You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well.
Wait, why is she voice acted and the rest of them aren't? I'm not mad.
Thank you.
Oh, it's because it was for a quest. I still think they should have voice acted all the rank voice lines.
all right.
Courage.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. You should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for helping us sort this out.
Anything for you, Queen.
By the way, what do you say to more consistent work
Yes.
for me?
Absolutely yes.
I can't imagine an elder could find an honest job in this city otherwise.
That's kind of rude. But I see what she's trying to
But
say.
I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do.
I like her.
Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages.
Interesting. True, that doesn't sound
Have you
so
made up
bad.
your mind?
Of course.
All right. I accept.
Who would say no?
A wise choice. Fine then. You seem determined enough.
She got a dog?
You heard nothing just now, right?
She has a dog? Right.
Right. I didn't hear anything.
That's kind of cute.
That's for the best. It was just the wind. Am I clear?
Does she not want people to know she has a soft side? Is that what's going on?
I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard.
I don't know what you mean. I didn't hear anything.
If you do tell anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be something sharp.
Then we have a deal.
She seems nice enough. I can sense a hint of trust beneath all the wariness Brigitte feels towards me.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte.
Iconoclast.
Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
It's time. I'm just now realizing, do we handshake
Interesting.
everyone at the start?
Perhaps he does.
Party
have
can now
few
study the
debts.
merchant. Can now visit. Okay, cool. Can sense the heroic embodiment of the merchant from Brigitte. I wonder what the hell it does. The merchant? Like, do I just get extra money on the battlefield? I want to know how that works. What a design. Interesting.
You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
Yes, ma'am. I promise you I've had to open the dictionary so many times when I play. Yeah, valid. It was happened to me earlier. I was like, wait, hold on. Excuse me? Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah. What was that? You think homegirl's still crying? Probably. Understandably so. Yep. I get it.
What is it? Amazing.
I wonder if I get anything new from the informant. Nah.
Amazing.
Amazing. Why can't I not yap with there? My tolerance gotta be a 3 at this point. Surely. I feel like we've done so much tolerance stuff.
Next up is... Then...
Our usual. Cook on low heat.
Let's try this.
Whoa.
I didn't even read it. Like, I just looked for keywords at this point.
Nice job.
All right.
Yeah, boy. If tolerance got to 3 whilst others were at 1, I think I would be concerned at what I'm doing. It seems okay.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
What we got going on now?
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Obviously.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
It's time to make history. Yeah. It's so hard not to make Persona references playing this game. Is that statue of the king moving?
Gents, lend me your ears.
I can't not think of that one scene from Robin Hood Men in Tights where they all take off their ears and throw them at him.
Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king.
He doesn't necessarily even believe it. Are his horns a different size, by the way?
The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king.
And when the hell is that?
This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
I can't believe the king invented democracy. This is democracy manifest. That's literally... I didn't clock this game is a big homage to enjoying a meal, a succulent Chinese meal. Imagine his voice was the king, yeah, it'd be over for me.
Anyone?
Even me?
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Damn, that lady loves him.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we?
I respect that. He's honest. You know who he gives me vibes of? He gives me vibes of like Shikamaru's dad from Naruto.
First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, Luis's face is looking a little too big over there.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become
Upper-crusters.
popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
And that is why the king did what he did. That's actually so smart. It's because he knew that people would try and assassinate those who are like doing well, that he put protection upon them, like with Luis. There you go.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table.
Interesting. It's rather unfortunate that Grius waited until then, because they could have got Louis before if it was some... man, that kind of sucks.
Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
Don't talk about Grius like that, bro.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Well, if you don't trust those
Say
people.
we might not be ruled by Clamar. What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I like this guy, but also the portrait art makes it look like his horn on the left side is either shorter or he just doesn't have it. But that's not the case in the actual game. That's weird. Isaiah, welcome in. How is it going? How are you feeling at the game so far? I love it. I already knew I was going to love it when I saw the trailers. And then when I played in New York, I was like, this might be game of the year. I couldn't stop thinking about it and smiling. And honestly, I wish I could just binge this entire thing, but I have agreed to stream the whole thing. 'Cause I need it for recording. I need it for videos, okay? Keep my granddad's name out your mouth. You're talking about Grius? Fact.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Her onesie is so interesting to me. Like her fit. Like how do you put that on? I'm really confused by it.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic.
Right, we knew that though.
Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Yeah, so how are we supposed to mess with Louis now? Do you know what I realized? Because they weren't privy to the information before that it's only combat that can kill them. Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good.
Because you can't kill him.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Louis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
It is rather unfortunate, but it's not like he would account for that, right?
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Louis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone,
have you seen Maria?
Oh.
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
Did we bury her father? I'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
This song is very Persona coded, specifically. What up, Sammy and Kindly Blossom? How are you?
Where?
You're kidding.
Wait, Maria, where you at? Glad to hear it. I've been loving it too. Try not to binge it so hard. I would love to binge it. I would absolutely love to binge it. If I had more free time, I would just stream way longer hours and more energy. But any clue? She likes books. You got any bookstores around here? I don't know. I mean, there's no way she went into academia. Did she even see that ghost?
This is all right.
Hey,
Kid, you seen another kid? You better run away, old duck. They're gonna kill you. Alright, bro. Sure. Last thing I expect to come out of that kid's mouth, but it is what it is.
Hey, listen.
Navi, no, not today.
How to handle this?
You sound like a damn fool, you know that?
You sound like a damn fool. Do you know that? Yep, not helpful. Okay. Kids these days, racist? Well, I'm not bad, thank you, Blossom. How are you? I'm a little bit tired. My chest is a bit tight. But other than that,
Lots of ideas. Just can't believe it's
you
true.
seen another young lass? Mum hasn't come back. Dad said she went somewhere far away. I asked who was going to cook dinner, and Dad started crying. Oh, damn. What is good with these kids in this game? Wander off. I was trying to wander off.
That's enough now.
Have we got any books around here? Any bookstores? I don't know what that kid was in. Cracking the soldier boy? You. Okay. I'm not seeing her. I don't even know what the first clue would be. To be fair, if I check the mission log like I'm Buzz Lightyear, it might tell me something. Actually, screw that. Sorry, Maria. I know you're in trouble, but I need to buy some stuff.
Oh there.
You know Grius? Don't tell me. Are you the one that's been hanging around the honeybee lately? One of his friends, truly? They come from the same town as Fabienne, so Grius and I met a long time ago. The man helped me countless times. It's quite sad to hear of his passing. Passing is, yeah, choice to call it. It was murder, but... Oh!
Can we talk?
Thanks.
Let's go. I mean, that's helpful, I guess. I guess that's for the cooking. Probably a bit late for it now, but that's okay. Okay, this is literally just, yeah.
It's quite fresh.
We could get more MP. You only got 2. Yikes. There we go. Are you having a laugh? Why are we doing this game? Why are we making fun?
Well then, if you say
Bus traffic is braking so hard. I mean, yeah, that's not fun. I don't know what's going on. Oh.
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. Yep. So you talking about that and you just let her go? Though Horizon will not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets.
Huh? Why?
Everyone's worried about you.
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry.
Oh.
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely.
Did they not tell her? What do you mean he hasn't come home?
One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name.
So she's hoping he will again.
But I pray. And he still doesn't come back.
Maybe because the cathedral is broken?
Maria.
That's painful.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely.
We're not a replacement, but we'll be there.
The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
Oh, this poor kid.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave?
Damn, her mum too.
Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
Oh, it's not your fault. The way kids actually blame themselves like this too, whether it's divorce, death, like it's actually sad, man.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
Stroll has such a strong sense of responsibility.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
She's smart and quick to understand.
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
Bless her. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
Right, the prince and the king have the same ideals, essentially.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Poor Maria.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Oh, bless her.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
She shouldn't have to be. How sad.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
Yeah, that's an insane scenario.
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
Right.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Thing is, the church and Luis have to play fair with each other. They can't kill each other unless the other accepts a battle, right? So it's going to get extremely political.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest.
Bless these two.
That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe.
Bromance? Yeah, sure.
Oh, interesting.
What, in the old England?
It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security.
Are these the Queen's Guard?
In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves.
Prime ministers, presidents, etc., etc.
One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions.
Wow.
Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting.
Trust me, it's chaos over here too, bro.
Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the King's magic.
Because it's...
You suppose there's some common inspiration?
So, the head dev of this game, when we went to New York, he said it was really funny. Like, it wasn't intentional that it aligned with the US election, right? But it does. And even when you think about, like, the attempted assassinations that have happened, like, it's really not that far off what's going on in the game. In some senses, like it's crazy because we're saying how messed up a lot of the things in this game is, but it really is the same as our world, right?
Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview.
They were spitting with this game, man.
We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you.
I think this is super interesting. I can't wait to get to the end of the book as well, you know?
I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse.
Right.
Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance.
I'm sure there's like a cure or a reverse for everything. It doesn't have to involve murder.
Wait, how long have you been asleep?
I fell asleep the whole time. It's kind of funny.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime.
Are we about to have a presidential debate?
To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom.
Okay.
And we call it the Tournament for the Throne.
Wait, no, wait, so it's a fight?
Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials.
Is there a way of getting... Oh, they're trying to get past the boundary of being able to kill people who are, like, doing well. Because I said if it's a battle, then they should be able to kill.
First, we have the exhibition of the brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time.
Okay.
Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch or in it to win?
Okay, Corbin Blue.
stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius's personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating
Right.
the curse too.
Just in case.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere?
So if
we can find that,
then we can decomposite the curse? Like we can reverse it with that?
Yes. I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
Was it Luis himself that did the curse? Or was it someone amongst his ranks?
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it will be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
that reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne.
Were you about to
This
take part?
popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels.
He said politics is never fair.
But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
Right. It's all just theatrics to make him look as good as possible.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
But we could use this to our advantage, maybe.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, and then we can take action. As an elder, I'm an outcast in the sea. I think that gives us an advantage here.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Yeah, the prince, haha.
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This
Why am even I
is just
surprised?
the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying.
Right, so if he has his eyes on us...
Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
So we have to show that off.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done.
So we're going
If we're
covert.
lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
Yeah.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good.
Interesting.
But remember who's actually risking their life here.
I mean, I did suggest it. But even then, that's fascinating, because I didn't expect this game to go this direction. Where we try to work under Luis, in a sense. Work with him. I thought we were already screwed. Infiltrating Luis's ranks would be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
Let's go. If it's for Maria, hell yeah. If it's for Nanako, hell yeah.
If it's for Maria's sake.
I see.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Let's go.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Bless you, Gallica.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Bro, Hulkenberg, if you put her in Shrek, she wouldn't be out of place. Is that crazy? What up, Vic? But I guess, I mean, for his mother, let's go. Why is this game so good? What up, AJ? You're right, that's fact. All right, we got journal.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger?
Why does she sound like Rogue from X-Men? Did you just hear that?
Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's okay, Maria.
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
Just don't tell her about the tournament.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
There's no way we can lose. We've won. We already won.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That's the plan.
That was the plan from the start.
Yeah. For Maria.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, I'm coming back.
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
We know. We'll come back when we can.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
I like how he said legs, and then the whole ship's actually got actual legs.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Okay.
This should be the place,
home
right?
sweet home.
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Hey? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
You talking about me? I'm the one entering.
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
That's a fair point. I didn't say any of that. Does that mean kids can win?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks. The novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
All right, he ain't gonna be nice to us if you start throwing
An elder?
You remember me, don't you?
Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort?
Man.
Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up?
No.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro. You were there too. You think it's gonna help?
Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
That was a close one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's why I said home sweet home. Because I thought they would say, hey, what up, homies? But no, of course they would hate us.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you.
You gonna give us one?
You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
How do you know if we turned up or not, though?
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
He's gonna be a human. Oh, yeah.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Fabio, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And Megan, welcome in. Good luck with all your things you need to do. And what up, JH? Good to see you, dude. Hold on, that Black Knight looks kind of cool.
Idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
But which? Bigger is probably better.
They got Kaido on there?
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament, then?
Who is this guy? He seems kind of cool.
It's slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa!
Who the hell is this?
Any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin, you can be sure of that.
Alright, so you trying to fight? Also, what the dog doing down there? You see that guy? Look, he's ready to eat.
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Is this just Lorenz from Fire Emblem Three Houses, but more swaggy? Swaggy Lorenz.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
We don't need to win, we need to show off.
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Yeah, if this is someone that Luis is familiar with, or someone that renowned, this might be a good idea.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain.
You're Barden?
A town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
I don't know why that's so funny to hear in this game. Like, it's because he said our wee ones and then said our children. He had to explain himself just in case people from America or outside of, like, the United Kingdom didn't know what that meant. Like, I don't...
If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it.
And that's why he got gassed.
A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We want to help you, mate.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Didn't know you was Scottish. Bro, I'm sorry, that's funny as hell. You play too much of this game to pick that up. Scotland! Stray, welcome in. Thank you for the 52 months. I appreciate that.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matera, the old Castleton. Please, make haste.
Matera? Okay.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Well, like you just said, no
see
backing out now,
if we
innit?
want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity.
I respect it.
Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the...
You got it, King. Wasn't Zorba Scottish too? He was. All right, I am going to BRB real quick and take a quick little break for you guys. Okay, so I need to go to some shops. Is what I need to do. Moors, wait, what? Oh, the gunner archetype that I still don't have. I do have a new one though that I should look at.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Why am I running away? What's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me you're actually thinking of participating in the Demo Man Goddard? His name is Goddard? In the Tournament of the Throne? Oh, the audacity of the youth. We've been through this. Oh, no, it's you. That's Rich, a mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of. As king, the idea makes me sick to my stomach. Okay, so who the hell are you?
Thank you.
Demo Man. Wait, we're Team Fortress 2. The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, come with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to... Okay, that's what's going on here. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral. You don't even know me. Who even is that guy?
Hey!
Alright. Martira. I keep reading it as Maria or Marsha. 100,000? Hold on, that sounds like a mission.
Let's call it.
Alright, so we can just take bounties. Oh, we're going to bed? Oh, okay. Never mind.
No registration issues, I trust?
Did you get us a car? Is the real question.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, without the details.
I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it?
That sounds dodgy too.
The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
So we have to do it on the day?
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
What is her accent? Is she German? Is she Dutch?
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Fair play.
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
That makes sense.
Still,
I
you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
She still don't even know all the details. Are we cooking?
Let's rest.
Opening ceremonies tomorrow. It's sleep time, unless we can speak to Maria. Let's see. Because we might actually be able to now.
Now then.
The preparation seems to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from one massive overturned uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive me my mutterings. Just please do not be surprised no matter. Okay, well, never mind. I'm not reading all that then. Hold on. We might get informant stuff about where we're going. We do not. Never mind. There's not a Dutch accent. Austrian? Like, where's she from? Where the hell Maria at? Nope. Okay, that's fine. I'm literally. Can I leave here? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, I can't cook though? Hold on, something's off. Something is off.
Don't push yourself too much.
Maria, where the hell are you? There's no way I'm just going straight to bed.
Well met, eh?
I will do, don't worry. Oh, Stroll? What the hell? Hey. That's Fabian for a map of Martira. Wow, words are hard. Alright, it covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but a military map always has more details. Fabian continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals. Alright.
What in the blazes?
Damn, you have a problem then, in that case. I can't go a day without a drink. Like, if it's water, I get it, but we're talking alcohol, right? What about you?
Hello.
Can't you just say, like, goodbye, mate? Why you gotta call me elder? Like, why is it always gotta feel like a slur or something? And you telling me Maria's definitely not in here?
What?
Oh, it's Hulkenberg's, but never mind. I guess I just have to go to bed then. Like, it feels like I haven't really got much of a choice of anything else to do. Bedtime it is. This is weird. Okay. Unless someone's gonna tell me I can do something, and I just haven't found it yet. But I'm not gonna lie, it's looking like. Wait, hold on, just in case, just in case. Yeah, we haven't even unlocked Maria. Oh wait, we did. When did we get rank 1 Maria? When did this happen, actually? Oh yeah, healer. I do remember that. That was way back when. That's why. So we got 2, 4, 6, 7. We got 7 more. Okay. Bedtime it is. Is it a nice sleep? Yeah, I thought so. Why is it actually so hard to sleep? I keep going to the other bed. You go to the wrong bed.
Good night.
Can I come in?
Maria. Do you want to read?
Huh?
Want to read some more?
Want to read some more?
Not today.
Oh.
You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just...
She doesn't want it. Because when her dad left, he never came back.
Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
You don't have to worry.
Oh, it's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Yeah, of course she'd be traumatized. I'm worried.
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
Absolutely. The difference between me and Grius is I have return by death, so...
This one's important.
Maria's waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit. That's really cute, actually.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Oh. Did we just adopt her?
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
Is that her nighty fit? I'm so confused by her outfits.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
And so am I.
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside.
Plus that.
But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Yeah, so she does remember.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Who banned them? Wait, so my theory might be right with Moore then. Well, we know he got killed too. So they're trying to censor this. Who is trying to censor this? The king? But he seems to want... What? It doesn't make sense.
You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents.
So it's Sanctists that did this. It's the Sanctists that killed Moore.
Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stunned them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
I love learning more through this. Are we voting?
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people.
They need to vote.
Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country.
What's crazy is they never actually live up to that, huh?
Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts.
Even though it's kind of what they're doing now anyway, right? Through the king's will.
Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then.
Right.
It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Wow. She really is just carrying on the will of Grius at this point.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Wait, who's this? I remember her from the trailer.
Juna! Lady
Juna? It's so over for me. It's so over for me. Wait, is she an elder? She has ears. Wait, what? My queen.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my way,
She sings?
so that all may hear.
Wait,
And all born to this land.
remember what Gallica said about music being... What is that?
Let us greet the rising
The cute little thing?
hand in hand.
She said music is like the original magic or something.
Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo.
Juna's my favorite character. It's over. She doesn't feel quite older though. She's so like fairy-like. Now she's the Taylor Swift of Metaphor ReFantazio. She's giving Haru vibes. The curtsy? Yeah, it's over. She's the best character. Come back!
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling
Like Goldie Roger willing on the One Piece.
A Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven.
Oh, so we're going on a whole adventure, actually.
They face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights.
Is that rock floating?
And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex.
I know we have to beat the dog out of this fool too.
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
We gotta have to beat up the Pope. How insane is that?
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond.
I bet you're the one that banned the book in secret.
This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials.
He probably killed more.
Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo.
I come before you only
Fair.
in loyal service of His Eminence.
Is there someone of every
relinquish
race?
the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by
Elf Shido, bro.
teach you to fear God and to fear me.
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
That's a big chair for one guy. Look like a whole child.
Louise?
He's gonna descend from the heavens. Watch this. He's gonna do something crazy. Watch this. I already know.
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
Because why would he need to?
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry.
No, we still can. It can still work.
Definitely paying attention.
Yeah.
He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hand.
Man, what is with all Luis's cronies having purple hair? What's going on so far? I should have known.
Embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward.
Roger Ward, he like a dragon.
Conquest by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne.
Oh, she's cute. The little thumbs up.
To be popular by pledging free drinks for life. It's Loveless O'Shea.
I don't know if that's well, I guess if you're king.
Beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
That's handsome Squidward with a wig on.
If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present?
It's me.
Let's see a face.
Oh God, please be kind. An elder? You see people in the back.
Elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
I was born this way. What do you mean? To think to distinguish yourself? This is who I am. Like.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hulkenberg?
Hey, what's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Hulkenberg, please. What?
So, contestants, are you ready?
No. Wait, is this us?
What? Last, I say, wait!
That's our ride? I'm with it.
A land runner?
It's quick.
Why is it in the sky? Oh, okay. We're gonna kill the referee straight away.
What the heck is that?
That's our ride, baby.
First impression. What now? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't!
Why are they so quiet compared to the music?
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
We're basically the Straw Hats of this so far.
Right. I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go, prove yourself worthy and earn your
Set sail for the One Piece, like actually.
for the throne. Let the games begin.
Just like that. We ain't even on our ship yet. Hold on. Can we?
We must take to the road.
Yeah, guys. Like, I feel like the adventure actually just begun now.
So fast! Better hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
A whole new world. Nice. Okay, we got more popularity. My support is changing, gang. Nice, I like that. Just got more. Wait, what? I'm confused. Okay, Father of Humanity, welcome in. How's it going, Adam? Nice to meet you. What's up? Hi, I'm the guy who asked if you could watch Fate video game supers and stuff, and I just wanted to ask if there is anywhere on the Discord server where I should drop the specific. Oh, that's a good question. If you make a Fate video game section, That would be amazing because you could make it in the gaming section. Thank you so much for that, by the way, and welcome in, Adam. We're playing Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm enjoying this game so far. I'm making sure to label all the clips so we can have them for videos. Every cutscene, I'm gonna probably upload a big reaction to all the cutscenes too. All right. Ended up standing out more than I expected. Gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince. He didn't even care about being king, really.
Just a sec.
This is our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. I like this guy. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. All right, so we're gonna decide where we're going first, which is...
Let's see.
Martira, okay. So we're going south. So do we have to go to those camp points? I guess we do have to pass through. I'm not sure how that works.
Wow.
4 days and 3 nights?
Spectacular.
Full steam ahead? That's what we do? I mean, I guess the game just said, all right. All right.
This is amazing. I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's
That why you ran into the church?
long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver. Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy.
He just wanted a fun adventure out on the road with the homies.
Here's a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
See?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
For the American homies, how many of you have heard the word chinwag in your life?
Brilliant, isn't it?
Not interested is crazy. I'll be a liar.
It's amazing.
This seems like it would be cool.
Good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Yeah, what's he like otherwise?
Hey, Hulkenberg!
Shy and reserved?
Can we get an explanation yet?
Maybe that's the way he's truly free.
That man is Neurus. And Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings.
I didn't even see the wings until now.
Everything. He was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
Okay, that's reliable as hell then.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Is this his room?
Neurus, are you there? I'm coming in.
So this is how we recruited him.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
What do you think about 2 people running for the church? I'm curious. Nothing in particular right now. I mean, it could indicate that there's some corruption going on, or that they don't necessarily agree with each other. Or it could also just be that they want as much of a chance as possible. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, nothing right now, to be honest. Shion, welcome in. How you doing? What's up? Make like a thread in the video game section? Yes, exactly.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
He's basically Frankie. I know I keep talking about One Piece, but it really feels like that right now.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage?
So we got the prince's ship, basically. I was thinking, why is this thing so sick?
Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
Pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
She's going to appeal to his sensibilities.
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
What's interesting, though, is I would imagine at this point, it might be really outdated unless he's still been working on it.
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Has he been working on it still?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even
There it
knowing
is.
His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuros, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
He got carried away, huh?
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
No. No, he didn't. He got carried away. That's why he's ashamed. He's embarrassed.
Cannot mean.
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and, well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away.
Well, if you really feel that way, then let's use it.
A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
I mean, it makes sense as to why it's update then.
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy!
Uh-oh. So she's going to use that as a threat to get him on side. Okay.
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the Bally runner alone.
Bally runner?
Look, this runner, it is fully operational now, is it?
This judging look she does is so funny to me. I love it.
Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
He barely got there on time, too.
What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard. So if you're back now and...
He realizes he's still alive.
And now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists.
Damn. He really likes taking in people who...
to repay his mercy.
He's kind of like... The prince is kind of like Luis, but like... Not an a-hole.
Understood.
I think it's moving.
Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
How do they not get motion sickness on this thing, actually? Like, if you get motion sickness, you're done on this. I just wanted to see if I'm the only one thinking it's weird. The other bro runs for it, and then it's just going to give the win to the Pope, like he said. But I don't get it. Surely that's not going to work. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's not going to work? I mean, it sounds like a lie. So I get what you mean.
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. a little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
It's kind of cute how excited he gets about his hobby.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
If we die, we die together.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
It's not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices.
Right.
We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
We're all sharing the secret. Look at her kicking her little feet, by the
You
way.
lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
All right.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal
I like this
who's been
song a lot.
kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task...
She's just now learning about it.
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
Yeah, he's kind of spitting, I'm not gonna lie.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely.
And we can bring a monster too, like.
Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all.
What'd I tell you? One Piece. Strolls Alzora.
The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot
There you
let
go.
his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
Wouldn't you say he is kind of a monster?
Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you.
I trust him.
I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
A bath in this place would be crazy, because would the water just, you know?
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot.
He said we homies now.
Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
I wonder if we can strike up getting him as a follower.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
She doesn't seem certain at all. The Gauntlet Runner. The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as strategy room, the lounge, and kitchen. Okay. We can visit Academia. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look. Okay. I like the theme for this.
Oh, yeah?
I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. kind of want to see what the engine room's like. Sega making bank this month. Oh, with Sonic coming out. Who will be playing Sonic? I'm just checking all my homies. What up, Danamu? Music slaps back. The engine room's up here, yeah. Oh no, this is the cockpit. That man said you ain't allowed yet. Bed. Pantry.
What's this?
Mellow milk and fragrant spice. Okay, that's cool. I'll take it. Dun, 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 dun. Toilet? We should visit the toilet. Oh, we can chef it up. Okay. So bed. What the hell kind of beds are these? These are like the pods in Japan. The back deck. What the? This is what it looks like.
What's this?
Never know. This is kind of sick though. I actually really like this. You see those monsters back there too? That's fire. Thing is, this is dangerous because a gust of wind could take Gallica away. We should probably go back inside. Toilet time.
Incredible!
This is... So this room's made for bathing? Can we really just hop in mid-ride and take a bath? Now that I could get used to. I call first dip. We're just going to stride up and strip nude? What do you think you are? Unacceptable. It's a bath. Like, lady. Not to mention, no running water yet. Working on it. Toilet. Damn it, what if I really needed to pee? Imagine if you stand there long enough, she gets swept away. Yeah, they probably should have done that for the memes. What up, homie? I see him. This is cool, though. Well, I don't know what else it wants me to look at. Went in the pantry. We can't bathe. Ah, there's the engine room. More washing machine. What the hell is this?
This?
I wonder what makes this thing run. That's something a gauntlet runner, eh? Well, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. A runner phone. Okay. Even it better be one in the bathroom. I heard you speculate on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use their magla crystals as fuel to run. Okay. It used to be you take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss even on the roughest terrain. Okay. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. I mean, we're here for a few days until we get off, right? It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark. And the old girl... Ah, I see. So when it gets nighttime, we gotta stop. Activities. You'll continue towards your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, and do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Trays in the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. Washing machine. I don't know what the hell the washing machine even does. We can improve our virtues too. That's cool. Well, more is over here. I feel like I should yap with him for a bit. Also curious about the washing machine.
This?
Increase your max MP. What? I wonder by how much. That sounds pretty handy. So my question is, does it only do that for the main character and no others? Before I do this. That's interesting though.
Come on.
Cleaning tool. My HP will increase.
Got it.
Okay. Do I want an answer? Oh yeah, that's an actual question. So if I do the HP and MP thing, I'm guessing it's just for the protagonist. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. So I guess I should do one of those things. It won't let me do anything. Only MC, I thought so. That's fine. Yeah, okay, I'm stuck with those. And then Benny buys. Algid, welcome in. Whoops, I lost where I was. I bet FX only MC, like training sessions. Yeah. That's the kind of vibe I was getting. I wanted to check. You didn't do either of them, really? So what would you have me do now? In fact, let's see what the people did. Spent time with supporters. No. Read from the bookshelf. Cooked a meal. Did laundry. Cleaned the run. Cleaned the run. Oh, that's the HP one, right? You can just sleep. Read from the bookshelf. What now is the bookshelf, actually? That's the food shelf. Close, but not close enough. Bookshelf in here? Baka Mitai, where is it? Next room? Aha! Okay, I missed it. That makes sense now. Cool. This is the one room I didn't go in yet. MPs by 3? Yeah, that makes sense. So it's kind of similar to the other Atlas games. Pride and Persuasion? Like Pride and Prejudice? Eloquence? Yeah, we need some of that. Give me some eloquence.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This, what in how to win friends and influence people. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
What? Probe for weak points? To gain the upper hand.
Sure.
No kidding.
Oh, I see. It feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be.
All right.
Okay, I feel like I probably could have got more points, but it's okay. Still more left to read in the book. I'll pick out from next time. Okay, that's cool.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
New song? Alright, establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced. What? Bro, put the thesaurus away when you're doing this, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While in encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey of your allies. Okay. 3 days until we reach Martira. First time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. Kind of excited. It'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? That's cute. You said get romantic. Such a strange mechanic. You discuss the book with Gallica, and the way you feel about your discussion affects the bonus you get from reading it. Yeah. It's kind of like a social link. And how you would get more points in the social link for the correct answer, but instead it's like reading. Hold on, so what the hell is this then? So I can get, oh, I see. Okay. Wait, can I get back in? I can? So I can go straight back in. I think I should yap with Stroll though. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that. Thank you. For some of them, I think I'm definitely just going to pick up the games and do it as well. Just like play in-game. Same as I did for Dragon Ball Fighters? Dragon Ball Sparking Zero recently. Right. I don't even know who that is, JP. Crazy. Okay. I'm going to BRB you guys. Mute. Pride was the worst of the sky. What? I don't know what we're talking about. Alright, let's speak to young Stroll. Hey. You looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get. I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? Imagination. Yo, let's go spend some time and get some imagination going.
Now then.
Next up is Martira. It feels like just yesterday when I first arrived at the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. Oh, you reminiscing. The Northern Forest incident does feel like forever ago. Kind of crazy.
Speaking of,
I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Power isn't everything.
What's that about it?
oh, I see.
Oh, I see. What up, Chris? How's it going? I'm loving this game so far. They had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps it's... What the hell is that cube on the desk, by the way? Looking like Majora's Mask again. I think you guys can't see it because my cam's over it. Give me a sec. Hold on. What is going on there? Interesting. Moreover, we've more than one power at our disposal. And on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well.
Then,
if we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Have you got it, King?
All right.
Okay. That's something, I guess. We still got a ways to go, but that's something. Hero King, Marth mentioned? Marth's right there. What are you talking about? This is cute. I like seeing them get along.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'm starting to get into the swing of this still, like with Persona games.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you. All right, bro.
True.
Oh, it's comfortable? Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow. I still need to watch Dune.
I knew it!
Wow, Rana's really arty, aren't they? Carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Neuros? Hi guys, Comedy Shorts Gamer here. Why are we doing that in the chat? What's going on? Whoa, so we can... Wait, what the hell is this? The combat one? Hold on. What are each things? weapon maintenance, discuss battle strategies. Okay, so I guess those two things also up our hey, let's do some maintenance on my weapons. If you've got the time, why not join me? Courage, okay. Not yet. Battle strategies does what? Imagination?
Well met.
Wisdom? I ain't got no wisdom, so I feel like I probably should do that. If I'm being honest. And the round table does what? It just shows me where we are? Okay, that's fine.
Let's see.
So we're like about here. So we got 2 more stops before we get to the final destination. The final Desi. No need to hesitate. So write and read a book. Thing is, I feel like we're gonna get a ton of courage anyway later, so I don't feel particularly swayed by that. Considering the mission we're gonna get, well, that could be helpful. You know, let's just do it. It's the first time I'm making a split path, by the way. It's important. I saw that Q thing and went, where's Professor Layton? Do wisdom? Alright. Because to be honest, I was thinking wisdom seems like a decent pick because I feel like I have so little wisdom right now.
Well met.
If this is one I should focus on, try and get more of, then yeah, I'm down.
All right. If so...
Oh, we play chess. If that's how you plan to make your advance, then... I'm clapped. I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies with my own will. What if an enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate? And so, from chess though? I don't know.
I'd say...
That's why she's projecting the failure of protecting the prince onto this as well. Yeah, you can see that really hits hard.
That's why.
Endured so much pain.
Really?
Well...
This may be into who I am today. I reflect on those days often. Yet I realize I must face the future if I am to ever truly step forward. Okay. That said, it is quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I am sharing my feelings with a compatriot. That's cute. I want to see old Hulkenberg passing down her wisdom. How old is Hulkenberg, actually? In doing so, I would see the royal guards elevated to new heights. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should such a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. That's cute. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. It's hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. It's not. I played Persona before, you know, so. Whichever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. You honor me.
True.
It was you and Gallica that set the cogs for this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I am one step closer to realizing my dream. Hey, how much wisdom we getting? Oh, I actually have some wisdom already. Okay, interesting.
All right.
Should we continue our discussion on tactics? There were some blunders you can avoid next. Alright, lady. Alright, you got it. Also, I kept all my stats balanced and I never had issues doing something other than like one time. Okay.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Stoppy
Coming
time.
now
Wait, what the
into
hell?
view is the Tree of Prophecy.
The hell is
a
this?
resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage. as though themselves snared by the bewitching mantle surrounding the tree.
That looks beautiful.
The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Whoa. Nah, that's a shot. It's so pretty.
That's...
It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. Part of a great tree located somewhere within the country. Its colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. Well, it looks like this is it, huh? Interesting. I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magma in the air here. That would make sense. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree. No, sir. A magical organism that feeds off magma. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. This guy.
Hey.
He's drawing it?
Yeah.
You giving it to me?
Yeah.
I've already committed it all to the safety of my... He draws it and that means it's in his mind? That's kind of crazy. That's cool.
Hey there!
Why don't we give that to Maria? Oh, that's adorable. I like that. Yo, this is awesome. All the stuff that he documents we can give to Maria so she feels a part of it and doesn't feel so lonely. That's great.
Huh?
I like this a lot. Oh, fairies are the same. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely. This is weird. Leave her alone. Which has given me great insight into my own research into flight. You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However?
Turning your attention back to the tree. I've heard that it tints of itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. So this means we're clapped? My wisdom went up for this. Say swear.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders. As darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself, monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Yeah, that red tree was gorgeous as hell. I'm gonna have to agree on that. That was beyond beautiful. Who are we yapping with now? Alkenberg, it looks like. Oh, yeah, probably. I wonder what kind of place Matera is. Hold on, is this wisdom again, bruv?
Well met.
I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as that. Yes? Imagination again? Yeah, let's go for it. Da, 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 All sorts of questions. What I really find curious are these forms we've taken on. Each has a unique aspect. But one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that?
Certainly.
It looks cool.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the design intriguing. I was not speaking of how they look, per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. I see. So it's persona. Sorry. Why is it so hard not to do that? So she gets mad hungry after it? Because of all the energy it uses. That's kind of interesting.
All right.
Not two yet? Damn. Hey,
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh! Whoa! This is cute. Don't fall off, Gallica. Oh, true!
Oh wow, I missed all this green.
Stroll does get motion sickness. Yeah, there it is.
See, you've got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Oh! Lucky he didn't go overboard.
Did we just crash? Of course not.
We got shot at like pirates?
A cannonade.
What the are these the other guys? Those ships look familiar color-wise.
My star
Yeah.
is rising.
Huh?
Sanctism will reign!
So we got hit with a stray.
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the
Right.
other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
Maybe they're not high enough in the rankings.
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Oh, wait, that's smart. It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing. That's clever. I guess that's a way to get around it, right? To slow each other down. You're getting smart. I agree, Gallica's really cute.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashing well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance.
Right.
Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over
We
by
should
the
probably
legs.
leave. Wait, that's the.
Crier is there too.
I was gonna say the referee is here. What is this Metabots, bro? It's me, Mr. Referee. He's just gonna pop up everywhere there's a fight.
Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Glotto if he's one of Luis's supporters? Ooh.
If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's help him out.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on.
Oh.
You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
Uh-huh.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run.
Yeah.
Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Do your thing. Outrun them if we need to.
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There
Go.
should be an external runner phone out there.
Oh, so we're gonna communicate with their runner.
Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces?
This fool got pretty eyes though.
Sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
We're distracted. Oh.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Did you really have to run up all the way on us like that, though? Guido and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here. Say swear! Random boss fight.
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place. Is
Well-
it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
This fool about to clap the hell out of me. I've not even touched. Bro, oh my god. I've not messed with my archetypes since the last stream.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the crown
Old egg? Is that because he's bald?
army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
How the hell do we do this?
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Oh, this is gonna clap me up. I already know.
About the petrification magic.
Okay.
Withdrawing!
Brawler!
Let me rethink this.
Let's do this. Is gonna hurt me.
Let's do this!
You resist?
Let's do this!
Oh, they're kind of thick, actually. Wait, I don't rock with that.
I'm stepping back. I shall be.
I will guard.
What could you hope to achieve?
Puts on a cocky smirk. Okay, kind of trash. That's good. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, we missed. Good. Get out of here.
He knows we can't.
I'll get some
attack him.
distance.
He's toying with us.
Okay, this is not what I thought I had, but it's what it is. What we got?
Hit their
Oh, thank God.
With these fists,
That's
I
your
strike.
Good.
Time to go offensive. I call upon royal power within. You'll be dust.
And a crit?
Single fist.
But why? Why did I just get a crit? No good reason, but I'll take it though.
Oh, power of heroes!
I should be healing.
For all that we strive for, I'll destroy you.
You do resist
freedom
that.
of a
Okay,
wanderer.
yeah, that checks out.
By this power. With healing
Cover.
power.
Woo. Straw is Junpei? That's actually true, yeah. With the crit.
I can't afford to hold back. Are you prepared? Take that!
Can we crit?
Witness
No,
the
that's okay,
power
then.
of Sanctism. What could you hope to achieve?
Please miss. That's, yeah, I'm dead, bro.
This is God's judgment.
Oh, I might be dead.
Oh, you've done it.
Can anyone heal him?
To safer ground!
Can anyone heal him? I don't know.
Take any more.
To the rear
Heal
guard!
him.
Just the thing.
I owe you.
Let's stay calm. Seeker!
You know you're weak to this.
Ice!
Hit their weakness.
I will
Take that for a while
You're
first.
opening, Captain.
You gonna what? Nah, you know what? No. No, we are gonna do that. Bum-ba-dum.
I'll crush you!
Okay,
With a
good.
single fist, I shape our future.
And we heal up him again.
From our
Because you're gonna need it. To be fair, she needs it too. Probably should have just guarded. Resilience and expect.
I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching.
What's he gonna do? Am I about
For
to
the
lose?
sake of my dear brethren, I must hold
I'm
nothing
about
back.
to lose.
Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctum engraved upon your flesh.
He about to do something crazy.
He's getting serious.
Rise,
Oh,
my
good night. Okay. So he heals.
Sanctism will reign.
He's badly wounded.
Don't
underestimate me.
That's great.
Seeker! Freeze!
Hit their weakness.
With these fists,
That's
stepping
your
back.
opening, Captain.
We kind of need to do this a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm obliged.
Probably should have did it with Hulkenberg, but it is what it is. Woo! Should I yield my turn? I feel like I should yield my turn. I hope for the best.
With us charging in!
Charging in! Now, you know what I should do? Wait,
Not
hold
when
on.
stepping
Do I
back.
still have ice bits? Let me see. I doubt it, but we can always try. Now, you know what would be sick?
Just the
If
thing.
this works.
The freedom of a wanderer.
I don't think that worked. I did try, but I don't think that worked.
Let's go. Nice.
Oh man, so we can't attack Kiddo. That kind of sucks, man. I think I guard.
Guarding seems the wise
Dimension, welcome in.
Sanctism will reign.
Relax. Oh, I should heal. I think it might be over. Unclear.
Kneel before.
Depends on who we're hitting. Oh no.
Sanctism will.
Oh wait, am I clapped? Yeah, she's clapped. Oh yeah, I've ruined it, guys. It's over. I've ruined it because again, I didn't get any revival items, so kind of clapped myself there. Didn't expect to have so many fights, so that's something.
Vitus power.
So we're gonna have to go again. We're gonna have to redo this fight, I think. And I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful about this.
Is there another way?
Yeah, let's retry it.
Don't forget about the petrification magic.
You got it. I'm kind of curious to attack him and retry it. Hold on. Now we're here. Let me just see what it looks like.
Bloody hell.
That's it. Bloody hell. I can't move. Okay. I just wanted to see. So while we're here, we may as well, right? Okay, so we know you resist everything.
I shall vanquish evil. Not now. Stepping back.
I'm going to focus on one and then the other, to be honest.
Let's see how this plays out.
To the rear guard. Not now. I shall defend.
To the rear guard.
Hard difficulty? No, we're doing normal.
Seeker. Freeze.
That does more than I feel like it should, to be honest.
I call upon royal power within. I'll
crack that full skull. That looked like it did a lot, I'm not gonna lie.
What did you hope to achieve?
Take this.
Okay.
Brace
right.
yourselves.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Charging in. With blade in hand.
With blade in hand.
The freedom of charging.
Am I doing more damage? It feels like I'm doing way more damage.
Nice.
You hit their weakness.
Cease your resistance.
That's your opening, Captain.
Resistance.
I shall vanquish evil. You'll be dust.
The crit is perfect. Oh my god.
Oh, power of heroes.
Then I should heal. That fall looking like he's gonna die. Yeah, I should heal. And then I keep it up. Why is this going so much smoother? What the hell?
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever. Sanctism is supreme. What could you hope to achieve?
This is gonna suck though a little bit, but that's fine. It could have gone worse, I think.
Only a flesh wound.
It's only a flesh wound. This is fun, yeah. This is fun.
I'll crush you!
You are down.
Someone heal him.
Dun, 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 dun.
This should help.
Heal him up a little bit.
Know your place.
Seeker.
Peasants!
Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
Clapped out in.
Opening, Captain.
You have to heal yourself up, boy.
Let's try this.
And then we go from here. Unless he summons another. Oh.
More resilient than I expected.
Right, he's gonna get annoyed.
I would lose nothing by conceding this fight for the sake of my.
Yeah, get out of here, bro. Mage benevolence. Don't do all that.
This is nothing.
So we can't attack him, so I just double up into Homeboy at this point. Which is great.
For all that we strive for.
This is not going to do much because you're resisting, but it is what it
The
is.
freedom of a wanderer. Vitus power. Ice.
With these fists,
your opening,
no
Captain.
holding back. Perhaps not.
Bum, ba-dum. I don't think we need this just yet, to be honest. Just the 100 on Hulky, and we're good.
Thank you. I stand ready. To safer ground. Into the fray. I'm stepping back
Into
to
the
you.
thick of it.
Witness me, brethren.
Freeze!
But yeah, I feel like I'm doing way less on these. Resisted? Alright.
Sanctism will
Good. Oh, the miss. You good there, kiddos? What's happening, B?
To the fore!
Not looking too great over there, are ya? That's unfortunate.
go for it. Behold my power!
Yeah, just make sure
From
you
our
know that.
provisions.
That helped.
You are important here.
Brethren,
Let's go.
Ice!
I say,
damn you!
That's your opening, Captain.
let's see if I get crit.
You'll be done!
Crit. Oh, this game. This game.
I crush you!
Amazing. Get out of here.
So, the faithful are broken before you.
Now what's he gonna do?
Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Okay.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
Does homeboy not want to help us out back?
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
Oh, he's gonna do something crazy with the runner and fling him off.
What have you done to my...
That's smart, because now what can you do?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's in opera.
Nearest the goat.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Yeah, he's smart for that. Watching them run away like that is hilarious.
Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
Us? Juna!
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Give us Juna and we're good.
I just wanted to help you.
I wanted to help Juna specifically.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
Sweet girl.
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
I like her already. Ooh.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Crazy. But also, she's with him though? So is she in leagues with Luis somehow?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur.
She just pitched a ride with him.
Now, please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Darling?
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed.
Well, she's melting me. It's over.
Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Oh, you reporting back about
You
her?
surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
So I'm a pretty face. Thanks.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourself.
Are you a fangirl?
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But
Nydia.
that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
What, a Scooby-Doo?
I'd know those suspensions anywhere.
He didn't give a damn about her.
Workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
He didn't give a damn about her. I should have expected that. That's hilarious.
By the crown, you can't be serious. She is Juna. Kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
That's really cute, though.
Really?
That's really cute.
No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to
She's
me.
a K-pop stan.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
I wonder if our race is descended from or mixed with fairies somehow. I don't know.
Hey, up there!
What the hell? So Gauntlet Runners can't fly, huh? We saw Luis do it.
An airborne Gauntlet Runner. He's actually finished it.
It's kind of slow, though. Is that Luis? Say swear!
My Lord Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
That was the goal the whole time?
But she was still the Saintist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Wait, so our plan is working already?
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
Damn. And it's interesting, yeah, because everyone by Luis's side is like a race that seems to be like on the lower end of the totem pole, so to speak. So it's awesome. Oh, I say it's awesome because it's kind of an a-hole, but you know, like...
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
Beat you to it? Like,
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
We got a Welsh fool down here? Like Nia's little cousin.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Bro, is this why everyone fell in love with this man? Look at his portrait. His portrait is mad pretty. I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Oh my god! He's asking why I became a candidate. Is this not too obvious? The Monkey D. Luffy in me wants to say to become king. Am I crazy for that? I know they're telling me to... Oh no. Oh no. Kaiser Kuoni. Don't press it, Kieran. Stick with the plan. I'm not a liar though. I saved before this point, right? I saved before this point. Guys, be honest. Does what I say really matter here? How much does what I say matter here? Because if it changes the course of everything, it might be over for me. It doesn't? Kaiser Kuoni. What do I know? You might see us as an enemy.
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
Oh. I'm given no choice.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Damn it.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them?
Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Juna, how close are you to this guy?
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes.
And what do you think I'm doing?
You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
That easy, huh?
See you, loves.
See you, loves. I love Juna. Juna's the goat. It's over. Griffith?
Don't think this changes anything.
I'm still reading through Berserk, alright? I'm still super early on. But yeah, I've heard people compare him to Griffith a lot.
Come on, Hector.
His dog's name is Hector. It's like that one actor that plays characters only named Hector.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
Literally, like, what the hell?
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Hell yeah.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind?
Why are we so poetic right now?
Are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
I do find it really interesting that we can just find stuff along the way, though. JH, I said she was Haru too.
Oh, damn it!
I said the same thing. Is he in the... Is he pooping? Did I get spelled on why people yell? No.
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Is he good? Oh no, he's upset because he saw that thing in the sky and he said, bro, this is way above my league.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
No, you feel outclassed. It's okay. You seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but...
She can't fly?
I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart.
And then he saw that.
I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic?
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization
Atlantis?
just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
It's crazy how we're in a fantasy world with dragons and such, and that sounds far-fetched. You're a fairy.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet.
A young what?
There was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are.
Sounds like he's describing himself, but okay.
That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could.
Did the guy die?
That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had.
Wait, maybe we can find him on this adventure then. That'd be
The
cool.
old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or
So we're pretty much headed there anyway. Maybe I should look into Camaro when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
Okay. Maybe that's how we get the is it mechan? No, we need the gunner. We left Nearest, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner. Okay. The old goat talking about himself.
Time marches on, and
What
the
up,
age
Bacon
of
King?
the
How we
new
doing?
king draws nearer.
To arrive in Martira this evening, then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. The carriage could never keep this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray that we can avoid further hindrances like this.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I beg your pardon? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the men waiting. Alright.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
We're gonna see. We're gonna learn today. You know why I think it's the right move? Yes,
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
I think this is the right move because Louis said, "Yeah, I'm not short of people who can use sword, right? If he sees we're not afraid of taking human life, he might take kindly to that. The type of guy he is. Why is this map giving Fire Emblem? I was thinking the same thing just looking at it. You're in my head. Jordinio, welcome in, dude. How we doing?
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Here we go.
Glad
like
to
a
hear
few
it.
days, bro.
I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates' gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
It's not my business.
It's really none of my business.
It is our business.
Aye, best not to get distracted by this tattle when you've got a mission to attend to. Admirably practical.
God quite a positive outlook, doesn't he?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Kind of like his design.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes.
This guy.
Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
What might that be?
You've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
What is your accent, girl?
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll
Damn.
sort her out.
I understand him.
Might well fix the Bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Why are you saying Bally so much? What is that, like bloody?
Come, everyone. This way.
We're at the Moon and Stars pub. Is that what's going on? Incredible. They got that in metaphor?
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the
I was about
giant
to say, that's a
sandworm.
big caterpillar, right?
It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
What in the Timon and Pumbaa is going on?
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Is it good?
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Hulkenberg's really cute, actually. Looks great. Sure.
Looks great.
I've seen enough Lion King.
What is with that smile? Not you too.
I like this song.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate.
Thank you. I beg your pardon.
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
What do you mean the insides can twitch a bit?
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
I actually really enjoy her voice and accent, I'm not gonna lie. Abaddon, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you, dude.
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no
trafficking
proof,
them.
but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay.
Right.
His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
Where we at? Okay.
Is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
It's not that far. Is it? Oh, I guess.
Oh, I smell trouble.
Rival Gauntlet Runner. Oh.
There's a runner. It's a campground.
Let's see. It's your call.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save this town together.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
I like that Barden isn't racist too. That's great.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
I just know Hulkenberg's happy to hear that.
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Oh, that sound, I don't...
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wild, eh?
Checks out.
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
Doesn't this place just worm its way into your heart? Stop. I agree she's really cute when she eats. See, I was watching a video earlier and it was saying how she doesn't really have personality, but that's really hard for me to agree with, especially today. Like, I feel like she's shown a lot of personality.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Oh, we're going to bed? We're going to meet Lady of this town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? An informant? Yeah, we need that.
Aye.
Maybe the NPCs do? Yeah, I feel like they're pretty full of character. Sorry, I gotta lie? What did Brody just say? I thought Bro, I didn't see anything he said.
What?
Giant sandworm, maybe? No, I can't be it. If anyone knows what he said, what I'm supposed to look at. There we go. Don't mind me, I only just arrived here just now. So it's not like I overheard your conversation with Barden. Yeah, okay, bro. And even if I did hear something, it's not like I'd tell anybody. I never would have made it as a professional informant if I didn't, know how to handle sensitive information. That's right. If there's anything you want to know about the city, simply ask me. Oh, that was it? Okay. All right. Dun, 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 dun. We are saving up there. Dun, 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 dun. I want to try and get some longer streams out the way.